What's up, what's up everybody? I'm back at y'all with another video. Now for this one, I'm revisiting Cult of Chucky. Now, in my opinion, this is one of the great Chucky movies. It's in my top three, and the first one's always gonna be in my number one. The second one's like in my number two spot. This is actually in my number three spot. I won't explain to you why now. There are a little bit of flaws in it, but I don't have a lot of flaws with this film. Um, because I want to explain the positives before I explain the negatives. Now, the positives in this film is it's one of the most brutalest Chucky movies we've ever seen, one of the most brutalest. And then I love how it takes place in a mental asylum, and then it's different because it has a different setting and everything, and then they bring Jennifer Tilly back to play Tiffany. And you got Fiona Dorff back, the girl that played Nika and Curse of Chucky. And then they bring Andy Barclay back, the original Andy Barclay. They bring him back, and it's crazy because and this film feels different at times. And I loved how 3 Chucky dolls come to life. Like 3 Chucky dolls. That's crazy. 3 Chuckies come to life. It's crazy and stuff. Now let's go to the negatives. Now the negatives is this film could feel confusing at times, like especially when you first seen the film. Um, oh, let me see one more positive. I love how at the end in the end credit scene, Kyle shows back up. The girl from the teenager from the second Chucky movie. That's another positive. So yeah, now we'll talk about the negatives. Now the negative is some parts could be confusing. It really can. And the dolls. Sometimes the dolls could look kind of dumb in the film. And and then there's another flaw I have with the where um how they explain how Chucky got into 3 Chucky dolls. Like voodoosfordummies.com, really? That's how you're going to explain it? Like, there's the only flaws I have with it, but because I have more positives than flaws in the film. Because I have more positives than negatives, but because this is my top three favorite Chucky movies. Even though I could have made the film a lot better at times, like I could have changed this. Like every time I watch the movie, I'm like, well, I could have changed that a little bit better. I could have made this a little bit better. I could make this scene a little bit better. Make it all make sense to where people won't be confused at times, because sometimes this movie can be really confusing, and at times, and so yeah, there's some things I could have changed to make it better. Like me, I would have made to where towards the end of the film, the doctors and everybody ends up believing Nika, and they have to try to battle up against all the Chucky dolls and stuff. Find out where that, because of course the Chucky dolls be hiding places, trying to sneak up on them and kill them and stuff. It's like the doctors end up believing them. They need to find a way to defeat the Chucky dolls. Like they need to find a way to defeat that, like, and stuff. And they end up believing, they end up going together to battle up against them towards the end. That's what I would have made it like. But they got it set up for another film, of course. But Don Mancini's working on the TV series, and it's going to leave off right after Cult of Chucky, which is Cult of Chucky is one of my, like, it's in my top three favorite Chucky movies. They got some good one-liners in the film. Um, and if you're a Chucky fan, you'll probably like it. It's different. It felt different at times. But not as different as the remake. And I'll get to that revision review soon. As I get to that revision review, I'll explain to you how different the remake is compared to the other Chucky movies. And yeah, Cult of Chucky, it's a 9.5 out of 10 for me. 9.5 out of 10 for Cult of Chucky. I do recommend it if this is the only one that you hadn't seen, the only Chucky movie that you hadn't seen. I do recommend it. It's a fun little Chucky movie. Um, and stuff, but it's crazy how Seed of Chucky made Curse of Chucky and Cult of Chucky go straight to DVD. But this film, some of the camera shots, it looked like they could have put this in theaters at times. But Don Mancini, he probably knew, like, well, we can't put Chucky back in theaters, so we might as well I might as well explain this in a lazy way, like Voodoo'sForDummies.com. So he's just like, I'm just gonna explain it in a lazy way, fuck it, you know. And Code of Chucky's a 9.5 out of 10 for me. I watch this a lot. They're like the original first two. The first two Child's Plays are like 10 out of 10 movies. Both of them are 10 out of 10 movies. But this one's like a 9.5 out of 10 for me. I enjoyed this film quite a bit. If you're a Chucky fan, I do recommend this. Those y'all that have not seen it, it's a very well made film. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If y'all enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share, and also hit the bell so you know when the video is uploaded. Peace out. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Now I'm out. Peace.